For 30 years. I remember watching him on KTVU when I was a kid. Today is Rob Roth's last day with KTVU. We appreciate your reporting. We wish you a wonderful retirement. Thank you so much, Rob, for your work in San Francisco.
All right. You heard right there. That was San Francisco Mayor London Breed paying tribute here to our own Rob Roth, who is retiring after today, after 38 years doing this job. That was quite a moment there in San Francisco on your final day, an unexpected moment too. You didn't know the mayor was going to give you a shout out.
I was covering the mayor, and I'm taking all these notes, and I could feel that she's winding down. I'm starting to look around to see who to interview, who to wave to, and all of a sudden I'm hearing KTVU and Rob Roth, and I've had to snap to attention that she was talking about me, and it was very generous. It was very nice of her to do that. But yeah, I was on the job when she was doing that.
Yeah, really unexpected.
Working until the last moment.
That's right, an authentic moment there. Well, Rob, obviously a lot of us, including myself and viewers, we have really appreciated your approach to storytelling. I really think it is your thoughtfulness and that I will admire the most. And we have a moment now to take a quick look back at your remarkable career here.
Thank you.
Live from Jack London Square, this is the 10 o'clock news.
March 26th, 1984.
Good evening, I'm Dennis Richmond.
And I'm Barbara Simpson.
The top story, an earthquake, and day one for KTVU's newest rookie TV reporter.
In Concord, Rob Roth, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
In the early days, this former newspaper guy was working weekends and holidays.
And so for today, anyway, anyone who wanted a hot Christmas dinner could have one.
But soon, Rob Roth was covering some of the Bay Area's biggest stories, including the '89 Loma Prieta earthquake.
The quake damaged Watsonville High so severely the state condemned it.
He soon became a staple. On the beat, a man on the street.
Nobody flushed for a while, okay?
Or even under it.
So I watched it on TV. I was just at home, and it's like, ew. But not only ew, but wow. Like, that's what it looks like?
The sludge just sticks to the bottoms of your boots. My advice, don't come down here.
We actually crawled like a whole block. And then Rob said, "You want to go another block?" I said, "No."
Longtime photographer Martin Holton says Roth's stories were always his sole focus.
He didn't eat lunch like a normal person. He would just leave his food until he's done writing, and then he would eat it.
I will miss Rob's writing more than anything.
On the canyon, the wind acted like someone was pouring gasoline from the sky. And then came that sound, the relentless rumble of 1,000 bass drums. You could not hear anything above that sound.
In 1991, he became trapped while reporting on the Oakland Hills firestorm and rescued just in time.
At that moment, a small fire truck with 4 firefighters came out of the smoke looking like Bogart in the last scene of Casablanca.
Since then, his storytelling has spanned every subject, each one approached with care, compassion, and sensitivity.
One of the students asked me for a name, so I gave him one, Stan Schaefer. He was the longtime partner of a KTVU editor, Bill Longan. Stan died of AIDS. He was way too young.
He's one of the reasons I and so many others here have always wanted to work here.
But that high-quality work was challenged during the pandemic.
I feel like I've been under a house arrest for the past 9 months.
Still, Roth took it in stride, even when the content wasn't always the center of attention.
And I certainly haven't gotten as much fan mail as this thing has gotten in my 30-plus years here.
Decades spent on thousands of stories, many told in a way only he could.
Some residents have named the peacock Abraham, others Bruce, Peter, or Paco, but there are others here who simply call him a noisy nuisance.
He writes not that you won or lost, but how you played the game. And nobody ever played the game better than Rob.
So after 38 years, Rob Roth's putting down the notebook and hanging up the microphone, an accomplished career to which we all are grateful.
He's one of the Mount Rushmore, if you will, of the KTVU people.
Rob, I'm going to miss sitting across from you at the station. I'm going to miss your jokes. But most of all, I'm going to miss your fantastic storytelling. I really look up to you. I always have.
From the KTVU family and the community, thank you for inspiring, educating, leaving a lasting legacy. and happy retirement.
In San Francisco, Rob Roth, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate it. When I walked in the door here 10 years ago, you know, it was intimidating to see veteran reporters like yourself and others sitting across the table in the morning meeting. But from the get-go, you made me feel welcome here, and you made me feel like I could do this job and I belonged, and it went a long way. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
You guys have been so great, and thank you for that piece by Brooks. That was
wonderful.
Really wonderful. If I could just take one moment, I do want to say a word of thanks to some of the people who shared their stories with me over the years. You know, when we do news, really it means it's probably bad news, and what I've learned early on was that a lot of horrible things happen to some really nice people, and yet they come and they'll tell their stories and they'll share their stories, and I just want them to know that I appreciate them sharing. I hope it helped in some way, and I certainly have always taken it to heart, and that sort of lives within me, and I just want to thank people for that.
And that was always apparent, and always has been apparent in your writing and your approach, and I think that people knew that they could trust you. And that you would do them, you would do them a service, and you would be respectful. And I think that that's one thing that all of us journalists really admire about you.
You took that responsibility very seriously, and it showed in your stories. You always found the humanity in all of those pieces and brought it to the forefront. And a tremendous career.
Yep.
Congratulations on retirement.
Well, thank you both.
What's next, Rob?
Well, I've said I want to watch the Beatles documentary, so I'm going to have time to do that.
It's supposed to be good.
And then we want to do some traveling.
Nice.
And, you know, when the world opens up a little bit with COVID, I'm trying to talk my wife into the fact that we need a dog, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, and I just, if they're watching, I just want to shout out to my wife, Jessie, and my kids, Casey and Eric. You know, families put up with a lot.
They do.
People
Thank you for sharing him with us.
You know,
Absolutely.
and a lot of late dinners and all that, and so much love
This
out
holidays,
there.
yeah.